I'm hungry. Alexa, pause. Hi folks, good morning, and today I'm going to be doing a day in the life of a product designer. I have done my morning routine. I did it pretty early today, to be honest, but I'm going to go on to live on TikTok now. I started doing that recently, where I sort of go live on TikTok and just work on like my passion projects or things for like content creation. So today I haven't posted on my TikTok in like 2 to 3 days, and I really need to, but I've been working on this carousel post that I had to like design from ground up, which is why it's taking like a very long time rather than just using like regular pictures. So I'm going to go on live now and finish that up and then get into work. It's at 9, so it's around 8:10 right now. So I have about, give or take, 40 minutes to go on live, get some things done in that 40 minutes, and then put over to work. So let's see how it goes. So here's like my live setup. I have like my Windows, my very old Windows computer. This computer or this laptop has been through hell. I've had it for like a very, very long time. And when I was moving to the UK, I was like, I might as well just take it alongside with me, because I used to just use it to edit. So I also have like a personal Mac as well, but my MacBook got bad and it was just very expensive to fix it in the UK. So I decided to send it back to Nigeria after like a very long time of doing like a lot of back and forth. There was a store that really helped me out here in Belfast. It's called Maxist. That store is amazing. Like all of the time I was struggling, the screen went blank, but the store always helped me like put it together and just like manage it. And until one day I went back and like, oh, you can't turn it again, you have to like totally fix it now. So this has been like my lifesaver, to be honest. So I have like this mechanical keyboard connected to it, and I have like my iPad. So I basically use like my iPad for like countdown stuff. I use it to do like countdown, Pomodoro timer while I'm doing the live. I'll show you what that looks like actually. I use this timer, this focus timer. Keep that. Do like 25 minutes on the focus timer. So that's what I use. I'm thinking of getting like a new laptop, because this one is what's currently called like TV in Nigeria. You know, if I don't have it connected to like a light source, it doesn't work. Like the keyboard doesn't work, which is why I'm using like the external keyboard. Excuse how bad the keyboard looks, but that's how long I've had it. The keyboard doesn't work, so I have it connected to like this external keyboard, and I've just been using it for like a very long time. So here's like the carousel I have been working on. So I'm basically just sharing like lessons I've learned so far as a product designer and getting into like my role as a senior product designer. And I've just been a little bit overwhelmed in the last few months. I've started like a new role, but I've just started to sort of get myself together, understand exactly what is going on in my project, being able to like properly manage my project. So I used to do this a day in the life of a senior product designer based in Belfast on TikTok, and I saw that they were blowing up really well. So I haven't done that in a while as well. So I'm like, I want to do like a deep dive into like everything that's been really happening, because I feel like the ones I've been doing have been pretty much everything is good, everything is okay, but it doesn't really work that way in real life. So I broke down into like rants, lessons, and appreciation, and some other things as well. I'll put like a clip of how this looks when you finish off, but yep, let's get right into it and go live on TikTok. Okay, so I just ended my live about a few minutes ago, and now I need to get to work. So I'm just going to log into like my work Mac and get started for work. So just looking at my calendar for today and seeing what I have to do today, and seeing like days that I sort of have to block out. I was supposed to go in today, but ended up not going in because I don't know, I just woke up wrong this morning and I couldn't go in anymore. But yeah, let's get started for today. I currently work hybrid, which I pretty like, so I only have to go in at least once a week. I sometimes have to go in more times. Say I have workshops or like presentation like during the week, I might have to go in more than once, but at least once a week is when I have to go in, or like 20% of the month in total. And it's pretty much really flexible and good. Everyone's pretty much good about it. I like to go in like on Mondays, but my team is having like a new sort of team day, which is like Tuesdays, so I might have to switch like Mondays to Tuesdays. Wednesdays are pretty much really heavy at work, like everyone is everywhere. I don't like to go in on Wednesdays. Thursdays are like okay. Fridays are like really quiet. There was one day I went in on a Friday and it was like I was the only one in that office. So Fridays are always like pretty quiet. If I go in on days that are busy, I like to sort of book like meeting rooms so that I can have like space and I can talk without thinking that everyone is listening to like my conversation during a call. I don't know how other people do it, where there's like everyone in the office and they're like having like a call and you can sort of hear like their voice and everything. But yeah, so far I have been like almost 6 months into like this role and I've enjoyed it so far. There's been like ups and downs as well, like getting into the role, learning new things, trying to figure out how things work, and it was overwhelming for a bit, but now I feel like I'm starting to get a lot more settled into the role. I'm starting to understand things a bit more. I'm also starting to sort of map out things I want to do that have not been done before, especially like design documentation. I'm really particular about design documentation, so it's something I actually love to talk about as well. So if you want me to talk about like design documentation, what I've learned so far and how I'm sort of documenting my designs, let me know in the comments. So here's like my setup. It's pretty small, but I've ordered like table and proper standing table and proper chair, but I have just not assembled it yet because I need to sort of figure out my space. The space I have currently is really small, but I'm going to figure it out. I ordered like a folding chair and a standing table, so I just need to sort of put myself together and sort of arrange like everything. But for now, this is what my setup looks like. And my setup has been a long time coming because I was supposed to have done it like very early in the very early as soon as I resumed, but I had like 6 months to like figure out before like the money that they give you to do like your setup goes, and I waited till like very last minute, like 5th month, like 6th month. But hopefully I can get my setup done within like this week or next week. But for now, here we are. We have like weekly stand-up this week, and I'm just going to fill in like everything I need to fill in for like my stand-up for my team, just to be sure that my manager can sort of explain a lot of things I did this week anyways. So let's do that. So this is really handy for me. Since I got like my Apple Watch, I can sort of see whatever I'm videoing. I love it. So I'm just going to work on my updates now. I just moved somebody's spot by mistake. Just finished huddle for this morning for like one of the projects I'm working on. I'm working on like multiple projects and I have to attend like the huddles. So, but I'm hungry. I need to get something to eat. I don't know if it's just me, but during winter I get hungry a lot, which is not normal for me because I'm a picky eater and I like to pick up my food and I don't eat when I'm supposed to eat. I wait until I'm like really hungry, which is like a very bad habit before I eat. But during winter the kind of hunger I used to face during winter, like I have to literally force myself to cook and to eat. I like to cook as well, but I'm just a lazy cook as well. I won't even lie. because I don't know, cooking Nigerian food just takes like a very long time. Like for me, it takes like, I'm always like spending hours in the kitchen and standing for like a very long time just to get cooked. Anyways, I'm going to have like oats this morning for breakfast. I got this new oats which I really like. I just have like pouring like milk into it and put it into the microwave for like 2.5 minutes and it's done. So just go get breakfast. In terms of like cooking, I also like to like batch cook, and sometimes I can get tired of whatever I batch cook, but recently I've not been getting tired. Like I made jollof rice like 2 days ago and it only lasted me like 2 or 3 times and it's all done. So I need to batch cook again. So breakfast done and I'm back on my work desk. I have another meeting now, which is like a weekly stand-up for like design. Later.
The meeting notes.
Please do. He's going to laugh at me now.
Okay, so just finished a meeting, but one of the reasons I was supposed to go into the office today was because of this week is like International Women's Week, and I was supposed to attend the International Women's Day. So I tried to join in online, but I don't know, there was nobody in that call. So just going through like my emails real quick just before I get into like proper work. I normally go through them in the morning before I get into work. Alexa, pause. So I'm done with all of my meetings for now until like later in the evening, or I have like some meetings again, like another stand-up in another team, but that team is based in the US, which is why the stand-up is later on in the day. And I think I have like sprint planning today as well. But design work now, I have like a few design tasks I need to complete to finish up. Look at comments left on by the PO or the engineers and just review all of those comments, take into all of those things like feedback into consideration and see what I can do about it. So let's do some design work now. I was feeling a little bit chilly, so I'm going to put on a hoodie. Okay. It is 2:28 p.m. now. I'm hungry. See what I said about during winter? I have no idea what is going on, but I'm hungry and I'm going to get like lunch to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat though. Let's see. So I've decided on noodles, quick cook, and some chicken wings. I got this chicken wings from Lidl, and yeah, and then absolute lightsaber. It's like really quick fix. So just put in like my noodles or something I just want to cook really quick without having to do like all of the normal chicken prep. So let's make lunch. Just throw some eggs in as well because I can. My mom will be so happy seeing this video. Like it actually shows that I'm actually eating. But I promise it's just this winter. I have like 20 minutes to finish up, eat lunch and get back to work because I have another meeting at 3. So hopefully I'm done cooking by then. Maybe I'll just bring like my laptop downstairs and just have the meeting just so I can keep an eye on my meal if it's not ready by then. But yep. This is almost ready, but I have like 7 minutes. I'm going to make my MacBook downstairs. I'll just finish cooking. So, just getting into my MacBook now. My meeting. Made it just in time for my meeting. So I've had lunch and I had like 2 meetings afterwards, like back-to-back meetings, which one was like a stand-up with another team I'm working with, and the other one was sprint planning. I still have like a few more things to finish up today. I have to prepare prototypes for testing, and I also have to update like one of my prototypes on another project. I'm going to try and finish that up so that I can finish at 5 or a little bit later if I have to, but yeah. So it's 5:30 p.m. and I'm ready to log off. I just made a note of things that are pending that I need to get onto first thing tomorrow morning. Since I also work with a team in the US, I sometimes tend to work sometimes late if there is like a meeting I really need to attend, or there's something I really need to do. I just want to get it done today and get like some feedback, because by tomorrow morning, it will be until tomorrow afternoon before I get access to that person again. So sometimes it just makes sense for me to do like some late hours, but I try not to do it all the time. And I can also take back my hours as well if it's like really long. So I have to remember to do that though when I'm feeling like my timesheet. I never remember to do that when I'm feeling my timesheet. I just feel like my regular hours on my timesheet. So I always have to remember to do that. But yeah, and that is the end of my work day. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, or you like the way I sort of structured this video, this is the first time I'm doing like a video like this, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you watching this video, and if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching again. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Peace.